Yeah. Nobody talks about the waiting, the season between the breaking and the healing, between the old chapter closing and the new one opening. But some of the most important work happens in the waiting room. This one's about that season. I've been sitting in this waiting room for longer than I planned, holding on to something I don't fully understand, watching other people move through doors that won't open for me, wondering what I'm waiting for. And when I finally see the reason for the season, why the timing works this way, why some people get their breakthrough and I'm still here today, waiting in the middle of the night, yet in the now, waiting for the when and where and why and who and how. And waiting isn't passive, it just looks that way outside, because inside all the waiting there's a storm I have to ride. Every insecurity and question surface in the still, every doubt and fear and wondering if I ever will get to where I'm going, get to who I'm meant to be, get to see the other side of everything in me that needs to change and shift and grow before the door swings wide. All of that is happening right here in the waiting room inside. I'm in the waiting room, between the then and the now. Yeah, I'm in the waiting room, where nothing moves but nothing's set in stone the way it seems. Cause waiting rooms aren't wasted rooms, they're just a space between the person that I was and the person I'm becoming. I'm in the waiting room, and something's always running underneath the surface, even when I cannot see. The waiting room is working, something's changing me. I fought the waiting at the start, refused to just sit still, kept trying to force open every door against my will, kept manufacturing movement when the season called for rest, kept performing, kept on pushing when the answer was just yes to the stillness, yes to the unknown, just yes to the process, yes to being shown things about myself I couldn't see while I was running, things that only surface when you stop and feel it coming, the growth that happens quietly in seasons that feel stuck, the character that's building underneath what looks like luck, the roots that go down deeper when the branches cannot grow, the preparation happening in everything below. What if the waiting isn't punishment? What if the waiting is the gift? What if everything you're building in the stillness is exactly what you need to live? The way to what is coming. What if the waiting room is school, and everything you're learning in the waiting is the tool that breaks you through the ceiling that was holding you in place? What if you leave the waiting room with everything you need to face the next chapter, fully ready, fully formed and fully whole? What if the waiting room was always just the making of your soul? Yeah. So I'm changing how I see the season, changing how I sit in the middle of the waiting, changing how I submit to the process, to the timing, to the things I cannot rush, learning how to trust the silence, learning how to hush the voice that says I'm falling behind, the voice that says too late, the voice that says the door won't open, the voice that says just wait. It's something that the losers do, but I'm reclaiming wait as the most productive season, as a season that is great for building and becoming, and for going deep inside, for finding all the things that only surfaces in the tide. Stillness and the silence and the trusting in the plan of becoming more completely who I was before I ran. I'm leaving the waiting room, changed in ways I couldn't see. I'm leaving the waiting room, more ready, more complete. The waiting wasn't wasted, every moment had a cost, but nothing in the waiting room was ever really lost. It was all just preparation, it was all just making me ready for the door that's opening, ready to be free. The waiting room is not your final destination. The waiting room is just the preparation. Keep showing up, keep doing the work, keep trusting the process. Even when it hurts, the door is coming, your season is coming. Everything you're waiting for is worth the waiting. Keep waiting, keep growing, keep becoming, your door is coming.